know, every time we do one of these, we honor a local shaper, a legend that's passed away. You know, last year we did Mike Diffenderfer, and this year I'm really proud to say that we've honored Bill Castor, who's a San Diego legend and an icon here. And I think that's one of the things that myself and the people that work with me are most proud of, is that you know, not only are we marrying surfboard lovers with the guys that build these crafts, but we're also always honoring a fallen craftsman through the Tribute to the Masters Shape-Off competition.
Yeah. I mean, that's huge. The people you got involved in that, I mean, come on, it's like the A-list.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, you're right. There's a A-list of great shapers: Chris Christensen, Matt Calvani, Ned McMahon, Ricky Carroll, Timmy Patterson.
Excuse me, let me just pan over here. And you got people walking out with surfboards.
Yeah.
They probably talk to a shaper. You know, that doesn't happen in a shop. So, I mean, I think what you're doing is very cool. It's from the heart, from the soul, and you don't see that often, you know?
Yeah, I remember when I was a Grom, I would go down here, just down the road to Tony Staples' surf shop in Solana Beach, and I'd walk in and Tony would be at the register. He'd be the guy that sold you the wax, and he'd be the guy that took your board order, and you'd chat it up, and that's kind of what this is now. It's like, come in, talk to the guy who's going to make you your board, that built the board, and discuss, you know. So
yeah, and that's one thing that's missing. I think there's a missing connection between the guy who shapes the board and the end consumer. And man, when you connect those two, I think magic happens, and there's a relationship that gets built, and I think it feeds into the whole momentum of moving this thing forward, keeping it alive. So that's what I got. I get the chills just thinking about it.
I think you nailed it. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what it's about.
This event, it's huge for me, because I just met one of my all-time favorite guys that, when I would paddle out in the water, I would call a name as a kid, say, "I'm Buttons," and he's in here walking around with his shirt off.
I know, we were talking about Buttons. He's quite possibly the greatest surfer ever. I mean, when you think about, like, when you don't think about contests, you just think about the guys that everybody wanted to be like. There's not a guy at this show that didn't at one point do what you were doing, going, "Oh, look, I'm Buttons," you know? Like, the Zephyr guys, the skateboarders, the Dogtown guys even were like, "Oh, everyone wants to surf and skate like Buttons," you know? So that's cool that he's here. I gotta run in and check on Machado. I think he's finishing up
Machado,
here.
Some little name like that. Hey, Scott, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
No worries.
You know, we'll keep you posted, or keep us posted as to what.
Oh yeah, you'll be
is there an email list you can get on your site?
Yeah, sacredcraftexpo.com, and just put your email in.
Okay, we can get updated with stuff.
Sacredcraftexpo.com.
Okay, very cool. Thank you, Scott.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.